Good morning. We have a nice, not windy day so far after our ridiculously windy day yesterday that blew sheds over, almost blew flagpoles down. My niece was relentlessly trying to get me to cancel classes all day long to no avail, so, we're going to deal with it. So it is March. A couple of little updates from the legislature, a couple of bills that we're following. There's one that involves local elections and that would consolidate all local elections that is kind of gaining some traction. So there's a good possibility that in the future, all of our city elections, county elections, school board elections, board of trustees elections will all be held on the same day in November every 2 years. So I'll keep you posted about that and we can kind of see how that turns out. There's also a bill that is going to be heard maybe today, maybe Friday, I don't know, it moves around a lot, that has to do with transfer and articulation improvement between 2 and 4 year colleges. We are very much in support of this legislation. I think it will be a great assistance to our students to be able to transfer more easily and make that process a lot smoother. So we're hoping that that will get through, and I will keep you posted on that also. Today at our Board of Trustees meeting, our trustees approved a roof construction project for the pool roof. Apparently this is just sort of a nightmare right now, and we've got all kinds of problems with the wall pulling away and everything, but I want to let everybody know that this project will be going on. I don't know exactly when the start date will be, so we will make sure that we have some posters up and let people know, because I'm sure there will be some dust and probably noise and construction workers around and all that kind of thing, but it's something we really need to get taken care of sooner rather than later, so I'm glad we're going to get going on it. The second 8 weeks starts March 13th. We need everybody to get out there and be a recruiter, be an ambassador right now. There are a lot of really good classes that are out there still. I think students sometimes don't think about second 8 weeks, but it's a really easy way to pick up an extra class and really kind of put yourself ahead of where you were and get your graduation date back on track and everything. So if you have the opportunity to visit with students or family members or anybody like that, please help me push second 8 weeks, and you should be seeing a lot of advertising coming out of marketing on this particular event. So other March events, March 14th, Tuesday, is Pi Day, National Pi Day. And it is, Pi the Number Day, but we celebrate it with Pi the Food Day. So this is one of my favorite events of the entire year. And so thanks to CAB for sponsoring the event and helping to buy the pies, and Juan David for being such a fanatic pie fan and wanting to do this great thing. But, Pi Day is one of our best days. And then on March 17th through 19th, which is the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we'll be hosting our annual St. Patrick's Day tournament. I can't remember which year this is, but many years that we've been having this tournament. It's one of the most successful racquetball tournaments in our area. So if you're interested in racquetball at all, I believe there are various levels of competition, so you don't have to go in and play against experts if you're fairly new to the game. But they will be having sign up on that day, and call Mark Bussin if you have any questions about it. Our next cultural arts event is on March 23rd. We will be having the Popovich Pet Theater. They've actually been here one other time before, and I went to the original performance thinking, I'm going to hate this. I thought a pet theater sounded like, having to go to an animated movie or something like that. It was fantastic. This guy has all these little dogs and cats, and I think he had a goat and little birds and these scrappy little animals that do these really, really good tricks. I mean, they're really, really well trained, and it's amazing how he could get that those sort of acts out of these scrappy animals. So I encourage everybody to go see it. It really is a fun show. And I think, has he been on America's Got Talent? Yeah, he got pretty high in the America's Got Talent competition. So, and that was after he came to see us the first time. But so now he's more known and everything, and a bigger name and a bigger act, but still the same cool guy with his scrappy little animals. Spring break. Everybody's looking for spring break. It is March 27th through March 31st, last week in March. So I hope everybody has a really great break and a restful time and everything. If you're a student, get caught up on your homework. That's what it's all about. April is Community College month. So we will be updating you closer to the time, a little bit at the beginning of April, about events in April. But I will let everyone know that to kick this month off on April the 4th, which is a Tuesday, right after we come back from spring break at 11 o'clock, we will be having our annual kickoff cookout. I can't believe I said that right because it is a true tongue twister. But it will be held inside. You're always welcome to go eat outside if it's a nice day like it is today, not one of those dirty March days. But Baby J's will be catering the lunch. I'm sure it will be as great like it always is. We encourage everybody to come out and to attend and help us celebrate Community College Month. It's a big month for us. We do have a lot of really fun events. We always try to add some new things. I'm pretty sure Chuck Norris is going to be featured more prominently this year.
Hey, Chuck!
Being as he's never been featured prominently before. But we're bringing back things that people have thought were irrelevant and that, truly have never lost their relevance and maybe even have a heightened relevance now. So I'm still practicing on how to be able to kick that salt shaker, and hit somebody in the face with it like that. Not quite there yet. Still working on it. I think Scott might be a little bit ahead of me. He's working on it too. Anyway, SkillFest is Friday, so I will see everybody on Friday, and we will have updates with all the cool stuff that happened on SkillFest. And until then, I thank you all for everything that you're doing for our students. Please let me know if I can help you. Kicks that salt shaker. Oh.